Hello everyone and welcome to today's explainer. If you're a second bac student in Morocco getting ready for your English exams, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to tackle modal verbs. Now don't worry if that sounds a little tricky. By the end of this explainer, you'll see it's actually super easy. Let's dive right in.
So what exactly is a modal verb? Well, just think of them as special helping words. They jump in right before your main verb to give the sentence extra meaning, like showing what you're able to do or giving someone some advice. And here's the absolute best part. They never change their form. They stay exactly the same for every single subject.
All right, Section 1, Ability and Permission.
When you want to show that you have the ability to do something, can is your magic word. For example, I can swim, or I can speak English, or you can pass your exam. It really is that simple.
Now, what if you need to ask a favor? If you say, "Could you help me, please?" You're using could to politely ask for permission or just a little bit of help. It sounds very nice and completely natural.
Moving on to Section 2, Giving good advice.
Take the word should, as in you should study harder. We use should when we want to suggest that something is a really good idea. It's just a warm, friendly way to give advice to a classmate you care about.
But for stronger advice, you'll want to use had better. Like, you had better hurry or you'll be late. We use this when there might be a bad result, like missing the school bus, if the person doesn't listen. So it's still advice, just a little bit stronger.
Next up is Section 3, Obligation and Prohibition.
Look at this one. You must wear a seatbelt. Whenever something is an absolute obligation, you use must. You don't have a choice here. It's a strict rule to keep us safe. On the flip side, adding not creates mustn't, as in, you mustn't smoke here. This means prohibition. It tells us that an action is strictly forbidden, and you're not allowed to do it at all.
Now, it's really crucial to understand the difference here, so be careful. Mustn't means something is completely forbidden. Stop, do not do it. That is totally different from don't have to, which just means it isn't necessary. You know, you can do it if you want, but you just don't have to.
All right, Section 4, talking about possibilities.
If you look outside and see some dark clouds in the sky, you might say, it may rain tomorrow. If something is possible and there's a pretty good chance it will happen, may is the perfect word to use. Then we have might. For instance, she might be at home. Now, might also show as possibility just like may, but we usually use it when we're a little bit less sure. It's for a slightly smaller guess.
Which brings us to Section 5, the Golden Rule.
If you remember just one thing for your exams, please let it be this. Always use the base verb. After any modal verb, you must use the base form of the main verb. That means absolutely no extra letters or words attached to it. No to, no s, and no ing.
To put that into perspective, this rule means saying she can swim is perfectly correct, but saying she can to swim or she can swim is always a mistake. Never add a to, an s, or an ing. Just keep it super simple, your modal verb plus the base verb.
Okay, let's do a super fast recap. You use can and could for ability and permission. Use should and had better for friendly advice. Use must for strict rules and mustn't for forbidden things. And finally, use may and might for possibilities.
Just look at how much you've learned. Now you can use modal verbs with total confidence for your exams. Honestly, great job today. Just remember that golden rule. Practice these simple examples and you'll do fantastic. If mastering modal verbs is this easy, just imagine how quickly you can conquer the rest of the English language. Keep studying hard, and we'll catch you in the next explainer.